Hey everybody, it's Jamie, aka the Bag Lady. It is Saturday, March 21st. What I've got for you is our Saturday evening bag sale. She's back. For those of you that don't know me, I am a part-time reseller here on YouTube, Poshmark, and The Real Real. By day, I'm a business banking loan renewal specialist. So you guys, I am back from my little break, and we'll talk more about that in story time. So I'm coming back slow or late. I've only got 15 bags today, y'all. But I got 15 pieces. I hope y'all like what I brought for you today. Without further ado, let's get started, because we all know I've been gone for a minute and it's gonna be like I'm brand new showing these bags again. So bag number one is a tote bag. It is a J. Jill. It is made from woven seagrass and leather. She is fabulous. She's got braided handles, braided leather handles. Again, this is seagrass woven, and then it is trimmed in brown leather. She's in great condition. And inside, there you go, that's the inside. So, Frank is not happy because I didn't let him join the party, the bag sale. So anyway, so he's barking. It does have this, which is a drawstring closure. So, but what somebody has done, this had tassels on the end of it. Somebody didn't like the tassels, so they cut them off. It does still cinch closed as it should, but it is tied. But inside the bag, you do have your J. Jill branding. It is pretty clean in there. There might be a spot or two, but it is this like cotton burlap kind of fabric. You know, you can tuck this in and you don't have to use, you don't have to pull it if you don't want to. So this bag will definitely fit up on your shoulder. It'll go on the crook of your arm. I think that this would be a fabulous pool bag. And while it is not pool season here in Michigan, I do know that it is pool season elsewhere. So for bag number one, the J. Jill Seagrass and Leather Tote, I am asking $14 plus shipping. And I just realized, you guys, I forgot my schmeal. So we're going to have to back it up for a minute. If this is your first time here, if you see something that you like, please email me, jamiewhiteknight@icloud.com. That is also in the description box below. All of my prices are going to be plus shipping. I am going to cap shipping at $10. So if you're lucky enough to score multiple bags, I will cap your shipping at $10. Otherwise, if the shipping comes to less than $10, I just charge you that amount. I'm not trying to profit off of shipping, y'all. So, again, email me. You want to email me quick. These bags go fast. I don't have many of them. And please order by bag number. If it's your first time ordering, you must include your name and complete address in that initial email so that I know where I'm shipping it, so I can figure up your shipping cost, and also how to bill you through PayPal. Now, I can accept payment through PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Your choice. If you need a PayPal invoice, if it has to be an invoice, let me know. Because typically I just do a request, but I know some people need an actual invoice. Excuse me. All right, so let's get back to the bag sale, y'all. Bag number two is a banger in my mind. I couldn't believe it when I thrifted it, y'all. And yes, I'm going to be getting up and walking around to grab these bags because I don't like to just lay them all over the floor. I hang them up on doorknobs and things like that. So, all right, bag number 2 is Portland leather. This is the Parker phone bag in cobalt. I'm trying to remember. So I looked this bag up yesterday and I want to say they're originally $90, but they're on sale right now for $67.50. But this cobalt is no longer available. There was 3 colorways. I want to say white, black, brown, maybe. But I'm not 100% certain. I do know for sure the cobalt was not one of the ones available. So again, this is Portland leather. It is cobalt blue. It is in pebbled leather with like an antique gold hardware. Your strap is removable and adjustable. This is all leather. There is your Portland leather branding on the back. I can't believe that somebody didn't snatch this bag up at the thrift. I mean, wow. This baby looks like it is brand new. So it is adjustable. It is set at a crossbody. Like I said, your strap is removable. If you wanted to put a guitar strap on there, you certainly can. She is absolutely stunning. Again, like this, in my mind, is a banger, baby. Magnetic flap closure, and you have raw suede interior. You've got 2 pockets. You've got your back section here, and then you've got a front section here. Now, there is like in the center, there is, you know, you can use it as, you could fit like a card in there, like your debit card long ways or something. But look how clean. I mean, this, and the color is just fire, absolute fire. And again, you've got your Portland leather embossed on the back here. So for bag number 2, the Portland leather Parker phone bag in cobalt, I am asking $25 plus shipping. Yes, you can buy it brand new for $67.50, but you're not going to get this color. So bag number 2, Portland leather Parker phone crossbody, $25 plus shipping. All right, bag number 3 is not really a bag, and I debated about holding it off for a Wallet Wednesday, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get one uploaded for this week, and I'll talk more about that in story time. But so number 3 is Brighton. It is new with tags. It is the Wildcat belt bag, and you can see it is all wrapped up. It is again Brighton, and it's the Brighton Love collection, silver tone hardware. And your gel silica packets in there. You got like a nice black and white striped interior. And then your, what is this, cheetah print? I call it cheetah print. And again, it's new with the tags. So great Easter basket item, you know? And it's got the Brighton heart on the zipper pull. It's really a cute piece. Again, new with tags. Oh, and this has an MSRP of $78. And y'all aren't going to pay $78 with me. Nope, you're going to get this brand new with tags Brighton belt bag, $19 plus shipping. That's a steal of a deal, you guys. Steal of a deal. All right, bag number 4. Oh my gosh, another banger, you guys. Again, another bag. I saw it hanging up at the thrift. It was behind the counter, but it was on the side where I could reach it. Homegirl, I saw that bag and I just kind of went boom and grabbed the bag, got the strap to come off the hook, and then one of the workers comes over. This really nice guy comes over and he's like, "Ma'am, did you need some help with that bag?" I said, No, I got it. I got it. But anyway, let me grab this bag. It is fire. All right, y'all. This is Radley London. This is called the Radley London Pockets Crossbody Bag, okay? This bag is all leather. Radley, this bag retails for $188, you guys. The only thing that my bag is missing that it did not come with is the dust bag, okay? So if you bought this bag from Radley London, it would have come with a dust bag, but this one doesn't. But again, it's all leather, gold tone hardware. You've got your Radley London embossed here. You've got an outside zipper pocket here. Clean. And then you have like a slip pocket here. So let me put this back on. And this is set really, really long. So whoever owned this bag was a tall girl. I am not a tall girl, but I just didn't fiddle with it. So here's how it lays on you. And look, you guys, most of the time when you find bags that have a little hook here, it doesn't come with the little thing. This clips off. And it is like a little clochette with your key ring in here. So, and look at. So Radley, their thing is like a little Scotty dog. So you got your little Scotty dog in there. You've got your Radley London embossed on your key ring. You also have Radley embossed on your dog. How stinking cute. So if you wanted to put your keys on there and just hang them from your bag, you could. I personally would not recommend that because then you're going to have your keys banging up against your leather and it's going to scratch up your leather. But let's get back to this bag. This bag is fire and it is in near perfect condition. Now, this bag was carried. I do know this bag was carried because I did have to clean out of the bag. There is nothing, no pocket, no zip or slip on the back side. But again, I just wanted to show you all of the bag. This bag is fire. Strap is pure leather. So you've got a completely pure leather strap and it lays flat against your body. The purse itself, zip top closure. And then you also have Radley London embossed on your zipper pulls. They do a fabulous job with their bags, the detail on their bags. And then here's your inside. That it is clean as a whistle. Now, you guys know I always talk about I don't deal in perfection. I don't. I do not deal in perfection. However, this is as close to perfect as you're going to get from me. So you got an inside zip pocket. That zipper runs like butter. And then there you go. There's your inside zip. And on the other side, you have a slip. And again, super clean. I did not find one thing. Oh, let me pull this lining out. There you go. There's your lining. I didn't find any spots. I didn't find, usually around the top of a bag, you know, there's spooge around the top. Not on this bag. This bag is fire and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So for bag number 4, the Radley London Pockets Crossbody Bag, I'm asking $39 plus shipping. You will not be disappointed. Look this bag up. This is another one that is still available on online on the Radley London site. You will not get this colorway. This colorway, this is gray. Well, I call it gray. They call it cloud. The only one that I was able to locate available in this colorway was a place in Ireland. So if you want to send off to Ireland for a Radley London bag brand new with tags, have at it. Because they were asking, I believe it was $254 US, whereas if you go to Radley London, they're $188. Not with me though, $39. Holla holla. Bag number 4. All right, bag number 5. Bag number 5 is hanging up. All right, bag number 5, y'all, is Elliott Luca. Like I've got a bunch of different names today. I think all of our friends have come to play today. So this one's Elliott Luca. It is black leather, gold tone hardware. There's a bit of chain detail on your strap. It's chain and leather. It's a thin strap. This is a smaller bag. And she's so cute. Buckle detailing, a little bit of a woven thing happening here, and then your pebbled leather. Here's the back side of your bag. Again, it is pebbled leather. Your edges and corners are good. Your strap is actually removable. If you wanted to swap it out and do a guitar strap, you could. These are functioning pockets on the outside. There you go. Here is another one. And let me model this bag for you. So it is kind of set a little bit high. So why Frank is barking now is because he's hearing car doors slamming and he thinks people are coming here. If I let him out, he's going to come in here and bark for 20 minutes. All right, so here is the bag on. It is adjustable, so you can make it longer or shorter by the buckle. We do have a top zip closure, and look at this really cool zipper pull, and it is branded with Elliott Luca. Runs like butter, y'all. And here is the inside of your bag. There's your Elliott Luca branding. And inside zip pocket. Look at that pop of hot pink in there. Super clean. Absolutely love this bag. And then on the other side, you do have a couple of slips. And I know it's hard to see because the interior is black. This is a little fire ass bag. Bag number 5, the black Elliott Luca. I am asking $19 plus shipping. Another steal of a deal, you guys. So while I took time off from filming and doing bag sales, I did not take time off from thrifting. I was still out there hunting up deals for you guys. I can't remember where I picked this bag up. I want to say I picked this one maybe no, I think I bought this from Rhonda on Whatnot. She had a bag show, and I'm pretty sure that I got it there. Otherwise, I got it at the church thrift when I went with my nephew. Not sure. Bag number 5, Elliott Luca, $19 plus shipping. All right, bag number 6. Bag number 6 is Hobo, baby. It is this fire ass black patent leather clutch. This one I did get from Rhonda on Whatnot. And she goes by Joyful Thrifter. It does have Hobo branding on your silver tone hardware. There is an outside zip pocket. Clean, super clean in there. There's the bottom, your sides. You've got a little bit of embossed detail here. Oh, so if you're into clutches, you could carry it like that under your arm or just like this. However, let me open this bad boy up for you. So this has a magnetic closure, and look at this. Like, there is so much stinking room in this. You've got a zipper pocket up here. Clean. your hobo branding in there. You have a zip pocket there. It runs like butter. Then you've got a little slot there. But we're not done yet, y'all. Then we get to this part of the bag. You have a little snap flap pocket. You have a little removable mirror, and I actually did shine that up a little bit. That just slides right in here. Look at that. And then down here on the bottom part, you have your ID window. You've got credit card slots for days. You've got a bill slot there, another bill slot there. I mean, this piece is absolute fire. Again, and it's patent. So if patent is your jam, but it gets even better, you guys. Now look what you can do with this if you really wanted to. Oops. If you have your own chain strap, because the ones that I currently have are not for sale. I only have the ones that I use for personal, but you could throw a chain on it. And well, this one's kind of a shorter chain, but you could crossbody it, shoulder it, however long your chain is. You could add your own chain and convert this bag. So absolute fire hobo. Bag number 6, the black patent leather hobo clutch. I'm asking $29 plus shipping. Google this. That's all I got to say. Google it and you'll find out what a deal I'm giving you. So again, that is piece number 6, the black hobo clutch. All right, piece number 7. Piece number 7 is a brand that I don't typically thrift unless it's a good deal. And this one was a great deal. I actually thrifted two by this brand, but my cleaning lady laid claim to the other one I thrifted. So this is Montana West. This is a little black quilted faux leather barrel bag is what I'm calling it. Gold tone hardware. They do a beautiful job with their hardware. It is branded. I absolutely positively love this strap. It is crossbody or shoulder. It was set at a shoulder. I've stretched it out. Here it is crossbody. You can make it shorter and throw it up on your shoulder. The strap is not removable, but it is adjustable. This bag, I don't think this bag was really used. The other Montana West I got was actually new with the tags. This one didn't come with tags. Zipper runs like butter, y'all. And look what's inside. Inside, we have a little wristlet. Grab and go wristlet with the same beautiful gold tone hardware with the Montana West logo. Zipper runs like butter. And there you go. That's your inside of your little zipper pouch. I don't think this stuff was used. I truly don't. I could be wrong, but I think it was fire. I couldn't believe the price on it. So I brought it to you guys. And then inside is just it's just plain. There's no inside zips or slips. Because you got your little girlfriend there to go in. So I loved this set. So for bag number 7, the Montana West 2-piece set, it includes the crossbody bag and the wristlet. Y'all, I'm only asking $14. I mean, so grab it while you can. She is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I really loved the strap. And honestly, if the strap was removable, I might have just harvested the strap for myself, but it's not. So fire ass bag though. Okay. Bag number 8. Bag number 8 is a Kate Spade tote. It is a scratch and dent. But I believe that this bag has life left. And let me take a sip of coffee. Because y'all know, well, maybe you don't know, but a lot of times I get people saying, how do you do it all? How do you how do you do all this thrifting, then clean the bags, then do all these videos? How do you do it all? Lots of caffeine, y'all. I drink a lot of coffee. And, ooh. So the last cup of the day, which hopefully that's my last cup, I put collagen in it, so it kind of funks up the taste. But anyway, we're going to get back to these damn bags. All right, bag number 8, Kate Spade Scratch and Dent Tote. It is like a white or a cream. Got your Kate Spade embossed, but you can see. I don't know what happened. I don't know if some Pepto-Bismol exploded on this bag or what. I really don't know. I honestly did not try to clean it. It might be cleanable and it may not be. I didn't try. There's something over here too. I'm not quite sure what that is. The biggest thing though is the Pepto-Bismol pink. On the front, you do have, I didn't try to clean that either. So it could clean up. I don't know. There is the bottom of the bag. So structurally, this bag is in fabulous condition. If this bag did not have pink on it, I would probably be asking about $45 for this tote. She is, essentially, she's a beautiful tote. Pebbled leather. You know, Kate Spade is fabulous quality. All right, and then, so she's got like that top zip closure. It doesn't like completely close, but enough to where you're not spilling your shit. Zipper runs like butter. Inside, you've got Kate Spade branding in there. You've got an inside zip, and then you've got slips on this side. But it appears that someone may have dropped a cup of coffee in the bottom of this purse. Again, this purse, it could clean up really nice for somebody. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Zipper pocket there. And then slips here. And honestly, like whatever's going on in the bag. Oh, nice. See, if I'd have realized. So this lining does come out. So it does make it much easier to clean. With the satin type linings, I have always had really good luck getting them to come clean. But again, I bought this to sell as a scratch and dent, not for another project. Homegirl's got way too many projects. So, as she sits, bag number 8, the Kate Spade Scratch and Dent Tote, I'm asking $15. $15. And you know what? Look, if you can't get the pink off of it, you could always paint the bitch pink. They make leather paint. And honestly, you know, if I had the attention to detail, if I had, you know, if I was crafty and creative and all that stuff, I would maybe just paint this bitch pink. It's a blank canvas. But anyway, for those of you that are creative or like a challenge, here you go. Here's a Kate Spade, a beautiful, beautiful. This tote probably retailed for close to $400, I would bet. So whoever got the pink Pepto-Bismol or whatever the pink stuff is, I bet they were really, really sad that they effed up their bag. So again, Kate Spade, bag number 8, scratch and dent, $15. All right, bag number 9. Bag number 9 is Agner. I told you I was bringing all of our friends. All right, Agner. I loved this bag. It is set at a shoulder bag. Y'all know I don't mess with shoulder bags, but I I don't always want to show crossbodies, and I know I always seem to have a lot of them, and it's probably because I like them for myself, and we tend to buy what we like. Sometimes I try to buy ugly stuff because, as my other reseller buddies tell me, ugly sells. But this is Agner. This is a fabric and leather bag. You've got gold tone hardware. Again, you've got an adjustable shoulder or crossbody strap. You've got your Anye. Oh, and I was calling it Agner. Oh my God. It's Anye, y'all, and I know this. But when I was a kid growing up, my cousins all called it Agner, and pretty much everybody else in the world until I figured out how to really say it, used to call it Agner. But it is Anye. So you've got your Anye branding. You've got an outside zip pocket. Super clean. Another outside zip pocket here. You don't have anything on the back. Look at that color. It's kind of like purples and burgundies. I just loved this bag. I thought it was a fire ass bag. You got a top zip closure, which y'all know I love. Gave you a beautiful view of the paper stuffing. All right, inside you have your Anye branding, your inside zip pocket, and it is very, very clean in there. There is no slip on the inside. Beautiful, beautiful bag. Number 9. The Anye crossbody, $19 plus shipping. All right, bag number 10. Bag number 10 is Brighton. For you Brighton collectors, you're going to want to get that email sent quick. All right, let me grab it because it's hanging in the hallway. And you guys, I don't remember if I thrifted this bag. It is set at a shoulder, length, but it is adjustable. It can be shoulder or cross body, whatever you want it to be. But this is Brighton. It is a brown croc embossed silver tone hardware. What's really cool about this bag, and I'm going to undo one so you can see it good. So your strap is removable, but it's got that Brighton, like the little detailing on there. It is not embossed Brighton, but it's got the little detail. So yeah, the crossbody or shoulder strap is removable. It's removable and adjustable. So if you wanted to put a different strap on here, you could. So let me show you this bag. This bag is fire. Straps and everything is good. When I was cleaning it, I did not really see any call outs. Now, of course, here, you know, you do show a little bit of wear on your hardware. That happens. Look at that beautiful little zipper pull on there. I love Brighton does such a great job with the little details. So anyway, let's keep it moving. Little snap flap, and this is kind of an accordion type. So here, this is the front pocket of the bag. You've got an ID window. You've got credit card slips. You've got a slot. Look at that fabric. Look at that fabric. And then more here. And look at, they line. That one's not lined. Oh, that's your ID window. So that's a leather and then your plastic. So, but look at how your fabric is inside each little slip thingy. Y'all, it's been a minute. All right, so that's the front part that just kind of comes forward like that, and it is magnetic. Then you've got your zipper section. And your paper inside, because I did stuff it a little bit. You got double zip pockets. So you've got a zip pocket on this side, which it was already unzipped in that beautiful fabric. Let's get this baby zipped. There you go. And then on this side, there's slips, slip, slip, and then, oh no, there is not a big slip. This is your zipper section. It was already unzipped. So, but great bag, fabulous bright and quality, lots of little nooks and crannies to tuck stuff and hide stuff. So if you are a Brighton collector and you don't have this bag, so this little piece here, this flat piece, it also snaps. And look at the detail on that. Just a fire-ass bag. All right, so item 10, the brown croc embossed Brighton bag, 25 bucks. Steal, steal, steal of a deal. All right, let's keep it moving. Where are we at? I want to hurry because I'm going to let Frank out for the end of the video. Poor thing. All right, number 11. Bag number 11 is an H&M new with tags. Okay, this is a vegan leather, black and gold crossbody or shoulder. Or you can carry it satchel style if you'd like. However you would like. You could, or I wonder, let's play with this. That doesn't really look good, but anyway, this strap, your strap is movable and adjustable, so you can make it longer or shorter. But again, it's H&M, new with the tags, vegan. I don't think this has a retail price on it. It does not. And it does not have a style name. But this is giftable. So another little bag that you could put in an Easter basket. It's got buckle detailing. It's just a plain black bag, and it is so sassy. And then you've got a snap flap. And this bag's structured. I do have stuffing in it. Actually, I think it came stuffed. Inside, you've got your H&M branding, and there's no slips or zips. It is just a little bag. But I think this would be a great little church bag. So anyway, for the H&M, new with tag, bag number 11, $13. All right, bag 12. Bag 12 is another brand that I don't typically pick up. I've had a lot of those today, but I love the bag. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. Sorry, I'm parched. Ooh. That collagen really F's up my last cup of coffee of the day. All right. Y'all know why I brought you this bag, right? It's got this gold studded detailing around the edges. So this is another faux leather bag. It's got a removable, adjustable crossbody or shoulder. You can carry this satchel style if you would like. I loved this bag. I didn't even care that it's faux. It's in great shape too. Back snap pocket with like a beige lining. I love this. Look at that. Is that not just the cutest? Look at this. I absolutely love that little detail. You know, I know I'm easily entertained, but I love it. All right, so you open up this bag and you've got sections inside. Your front section has little credit card slots, like a bill slip, whatever you want it to be. Then you've got this center section here, and then so it's got 3 sections, and then your back section has your ink branding and your inside zip pocket. Now, ink is a Macy's house brand. Yeah, this bag, I mean, for the light color lining, it is so clean. And then your center section. So very, very clean bag. Bag number 12, ink, small black satchel, 12 bucks plus shipping. I love this bag. And you know, you guys, so like when I was at the Goodwill today talking to the gentleman, you know, I did let him know that I had a channel and all of that. And he was asking me questions and asking me like how much I would sell these bags for and so on and so forth. He even asked for my channel name, so I'm curious if he's going to watch. I've seen him up there a few times. He only works part-time. But anyway, back to the bag. Bag number 12, ink, small black satchel, 12 bucks plus shipping. Oh, I know what I was getting at. When we were talking about my channel, I told him that it was important for me to bring bags for all budgets, that I want anybody to be able to afford to shop with me. Like you don't have to be a millionaire to come to Jamie's channel and buy a bag. You got to be quick. Got to be quick, because I know there's you ladies that fast forward through the video just to see what the bags are, but you know what? It is what it is. So, all right, now we are on to bag number 13. Bag number 13 is a satchel. It is Kipling. So this is going to be nylon. It has silver tone hardware. So this is the Kipling Dizzy Darling Print Felicity Tote. Okay. So this is like, you know, you're either going to crook of the arm it like that. You can throw it up on your shoulder. It fits really, really nicely up on the shoulder. It is a very lightweight bag. Again, it's nylon. It has D-rings for a crossbody strap. Unfortunately, no crossbody strap and no gorilla. But you ladies, I know y'all got gorillas and y'all got crossbody straps too. But there's a lot happening with this bag. There's your Kipling branding on the front there. Close up of the print. There is the bottom of your bag, the side of your bag, the other side of your bag. Now, this bag's got a lot happening. So you've got branded zipper pull, zipper pocket there. And then you also have a snap pocket there. That's on the front of the bag with the branding. The back side of the bag, you've got a back snap pocket. And then it's like a dome style satchel. So you've got your Kipling zipper pulls that are branded, and it opens like that. So double zipper. Inside you are gonna find light soiling. Just around the top where you go in. You've got your key leash in here. You have slip pockets on that side, zip pocket and your Kipling branding on this side. Zipper runs like butter. see, does this pull out? It does not pull out, but for it being a beige lining, it is actually very clean down in there. So again, your soiling is around your entry points, which it's gonna happen. And a little bit around the zipper as well. But otherwise, she is fabulous. So for bag number 13, the Kipling Dizzy Darling Print Felicity Tote, that is a mouthful. I am asking $13 plus shipping. All right, bag number 14. Bag number 14 is Dooney. I told you I brought all the friends out to play today. It is a vintage Dooney scratch and dent, but she is fire. Here you go. She is a little bag. She has a little shoulder bag. She is brown and white. She's got her little Dooney tag. Look at that. This is fabulous, fabulous leather. I mean, absolutely fabulous leather. This, so you could probably, I'm thinking you can undo this. I know you can undo this, and you could probably, you could do a lot with this bag. You could harvest the strap, just the shoulder strap. Anyway, we won't talk about what you can do with this bag, but now you can see why I'm calling it a scratch and dent. But let me throw it up on my shoulder so you get an idea. I'm gonna crouch down there. Oh, and the little blue duck matches my blue that I'm wearing, I think. All right, so yeah, fabulous bag. I need to stop adjusting my clothing. And okay, there is your end detail. The other end detail. We will give you an up close on your Dooney duck and your leather strap, which is fire. And I think you can undo this here and take this ring off, even if you wanted to swap out your ring. But let me show you what makes it a scratch and dent. So you've got your Dooney and Burke branding here, but you can see you've got a little dirt there, and there. So this bag, it just needs a little love. You got some corner wear. It's not worn through. The leather's not gone. It's just corner wear. And, you know, I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time, y'all. And I haven't gotten my purse cleaning tool yet. So if I had my purse cleaning tool, I probably would have tried to scrub and get this clean. And part of what this is, on the other side of this, there's a leather pocket inside the bag. So anyway, I'm selling it cheap as a scratch and dent. I'm probably spending way too much time on it. You got your top zip closure. You do have your key leash, gold tone hardware. So on the other side, here's that leather pocket. And so it's for a tiny phone. So that's how you really know it's a vintage. And actually your red lining inside is not too bad. I mean, usually when you get Dooneys, they're trashed. This one is not trashed inside, with the exception of this inside zip pocket. Now, what that is in there, I believe that somebody left a pill or something, like a pill or a Certs or a Lifesaver, something that broke down and it needs to be cleaned out. But again, I'm selling it as a scratch and dent, so, and I don't have my purse cleaning tool yet. So that is what's wrong with this bag. And honestly, I'm probably a dumbass for not keeping it until I get my tool and cleaning it up myself, because I know that this bag is worth a whole lot more than what I'm asking. But bag 14, vintage Dooney scratch and dent, $25. Holla, holla. You know what? I love to bring you guys great deals. I love it when I get emails from you telling me how I've got the best, bag prices, the cheapest bag prices. I want to bring you well-priced bags, decent quality, and, let you guys decide, if something is worth cleaning up or not. Me personally, I think I probably should have put this in a project pile, but I don't ever get to the projects. So bag 14, vintage Dooney, scratch and dent, 25 plus ship. All right, that brings us to the last bag in the show. This is a bag I bought for myself. This is going to be the most expensive bag in the show. I paid up for it because I had planned on carrying it. My laptop doesn't fit. So, and I'm sorry, I had to move my ring light, because I had to get the strap. So it is this navy blue Coach Kelsey pebbled leather, gold tone hardware, removable shoulder or crossbody. This is a big ass bag, y'all. She's got her gold tone Coach there. She's got her hang tag. She's got Coach embossed on the hardware. Now, again, this bag's not perfect. She's got a little boo-boo right there. And there's a couple boo-boos on the bottom. Right there is one. I thought there was another one. And right there. Okay? So a couple boo-boos. But other than that, she is fabulous. She is Coach pebbled leather. The strap is removable if you want to remove it. You also have your little satchel straps. It does fit up on your shoulder. At least it fits up on mine. This is a fire ass bag, and I was really, really, really disappointed that my laptop didn't fit. Because y'all, what I really and truly needed was yet another. I thought this was more of a briefcase than. So I was watching the auction while I was working, and I wasn't really paying. I didn't have the sound up real loud, so I thought this was more of a briefcase. I heard Rhonda say that she used it for work when she went into the office. So I'm thinking, boom, briefcase. Homegirl doesn't have navy, so I bought it. And it's a bag. It's a large bag, and it will fit a small laptop. It just won't fit my work laptop. You do have Coach embossed on your zipper pull. You've got your top zip closure. And then I've got this thing stuffed to the gills because it is, for you ladies that love a big ass bag, this is a big ass Coach bag. Unfortunately, it's too big for me to carry for an everyday bag and too small for me to use as a briefcase. So here is your inside. It's like a navy interior. There's your Coach Creed. You got a big ass inside zip pocket. It's so clean in here. And you've got slips over here. And again, look at how clean this bag is. There's your Creed. It's clean. This bag is fire. And honestly, it kind of breaks my heart a little bit that my laptop doesn't fit in it. So for bag 15, the navy Coach Kelsey, I am asking $59 plus shipping. And I'm going to tell you that is underpriced by half. I saw I'll tell you this. I saw a beat up one with no crossbody strap for $50. Anything in this condition was 100 to 130-ish. I think somewhere 135. Anyway, I am very fairly priced at $59. If she does not sell, I don't know that I will bring her back for clearance. I don't know that I'm going to mark her down any more than that because I'm really just trying to make my money back for because I paid up thinking, like I said, and that's my fault for not paying attention. It is not the fault of the seller. She is fabulous. So my fault. But anyway, bag number 15, the last bag of the show, $59. Coach Kelsey. You will not be disappointed. She is a lightweight big leather bag too. So for you ladies that like your big ass bags, but you can't carry them anymore, this is a big ass bag that you can still carry. So $59 plus shipping, and that is it. Y'all, oh my gosh, we're still at almost an hour. If you've made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are one of the 30% that is not subscribed but watching, please consider subscribing. It helps me out. And I am like 8 subscribers away from 2,000. And I would really love to cross that next milestone. You know, this channel, I started it, you know, with Zach holding my camera, piss moaning and groaning that I was taking too long to open a box. That's how I started my channel. I never, ever, ever in a million years would have thought that I would have, you know, 200 subscribers, let alone close to 2,000. And, you know, I can still hear my ex, you know, telling my mother, I can't believe people watch this shit. And you know what? Yeah, people watch, and, you know, they watch me sell bags. They watch my story time. And you know what? I'm still humbled and amazed, really and truly. And I thank you. And I'm not going to get emotional because this ain't one of those crying ass videos. But so we're at story time, y'all. I've been having fun. I did check in a little bit last week. I went to my girls for dinner, my friend Julie's for dinner the other night. She made some fire ass turkey, ground turkey tacos and homemade guacamole, and she sent me home with guacamole. So I've been eating guacamole toast. I call it avocado toast, but whatever. It's delicious. And so last night I was supposed to go out with a new group of women and do some line dancing lessons. Unfortunately, I had to cancel. We had another mishap with the comforter. So homegirl was at the laundromat with her pale pink comforter last night after coming home, cooking dinner, grabbed up the comforter, took it to the laundromat. And when I got to the laundromat, so there's 2 washers at the laundromat that I can wash my comforter in. Just 2. And I walk in, and both of them have somebody's clothes that were already washed, like they were done, just waiting for their people to come claim them and put them in a dryer. So as I was walking around, because they're getting new machines in that laundromat, so I took a quick walk around to see if they added any more of the big ones. They didn't. But the majority of the washers were filled. The majority of the dryers were going. Excuse me. I don't know where these people were that had all these clothes going, because there was one man in there and he was pulling his stuff out of a washer and folding it. I don't know why. I didn't ask questions. I don't know if all the rest of the stuff in there was his or what. But at that point I was like, you know what? I am not sitting around here waiting for these people to come back and empty these 2 great big ones. Or if the 2 great big ones belong to the old guy that was folding his wet stuff as it was coming out of the machine. No. He was moving like in slow motion. So I was like, nope, I'm not sitting here all night waiting around on this. And the only other laundromats are in the hood. I wasn't going there in the dark time. So I sprayed my comforter down with spray and wash, folded it up, left it in my car, and I took it to the dry cleaners this morning. I thought, you know what? It's $19 to have them wash it. It probably would have cost me 10 to 12 to wash and dry it myself. Yeah, I'm gonna spend that $7 because my time's more important than that. So I ended up going home. And I thought about messaging the ladies to see where they were at in their evening. But then I just thought, you know what? I'm invited for next month. We're gonna dance next month. So anyway, I ended up coming back home and just relaxing for the evening, and I needed that. So then today I went and had lunch with an old coworker, and it was really, really nice catching up with her. She is the one that hooked me up with the prayer group at work. So, and she just got baptized and I think confirmed Lutheran. So we were talking about that, and, her and I both had the same, we both had the same attitude about religion, was that we didn't necessarily need to cross the threshold of some place to worship. Like, God will meet you where you're at. But she's found herself a spot to go on Sundays, and I'm kind of thinking about, maybe looking around for a spot to go worship on Sundays as well. I don't know that I actually will. I got a couple places in mind. But, and I don't talk about religion a whole lot because, I do a whole lot of cussing and swearing, and you're probably thinking, wait a minute, what? But, I am a Christian, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And, y'all know I've been through hell and back the last few years. How do you think I survived it without faith and, faith and prayer and people praying for me and me praying and, so anyway, I'm going to get off of this soapbox because that's not what my channel is about. I'm not trying to shove religion down anybody's throat, but my girl Nancy and I, that's what we talked about at lunch today. And, but it was a good lunch. I had sushi, and we started out with, I got spinach and artichoke dip for us to share, and then I had a sushi roll for lunch. Delicious. Of course, I can't eat all that food. I mean, so I've got a little bit of sushi. I got half a sushi roll and some spinach and artichoke dip for dinner tonight. So I am all set. What I got coming up, what I got going on. So tomorrow, I did tell you guys I was supposed to meet somebody in Lansing the other night to pick up some inventory. Well, this poor man texted me at 1:30 in the afternoon. He had just arrived to our meeting spot. And I was like, I couldn't leave work until 4:30, and then it was another couple hours. So this poor man would have sat there for 5 hours. So I called him, and I was like, you know what? How about if I just meet you, where you're going on the weekend? And then he told me that, he was wondering what he was going to do while he waited for me, and that his truck didn't have any heat in it. So I was like, yes, you know what? You continue on. I will drive in. So tomorrow, Sunday, I will be driving. I'm going to drive up to Muskegon. So it's 3.5 hours each way. I'm going to be on the road for about 7 hours. But you know what? It is what it is. It was the right thing to do. There's no way that I could have worked, until 4:30, knowing that poor guy was sitting in his truck waiting on me with no heat. So I'm going to go tomorrow and pick up a bunch of inventory. I'm going to have some unboxings. I'm going to have some fire ass shit to sell. And we're going to have fun. I'm back in the saddle, you guys. I am refreshed. I thought I was going to take this weekend off too, and I almost did. And then, y'all know I had my tax appointment on Thursday. So, my little side hustle's making money, and not like, I'm not getting rich or anything, but my little side hustle turned a profit this year instead of a loss like it did last year. So I got to pay the IRS a little bit. It's a very small amount. It's a manageable amount. It's less than $100, but from somebody who's used to getting several thousand back at this time, it was kind of an ass kick, So car payments due, phone bills are due. So homegirl had to get back to hustling bags, So anyway, with that, what do I have coming up for you? I am not sure. So I know that I've got a couple boxes that I'm picking up tomorrow to film. I've got a plethora of stuff for a Wallet Wednesday if I can find the time to pull it together. What else? I've not been buying any boxes, you guys, and I'm going to tell you why I have not been buying any boxes. I refuse, absolutely, positively refuse to buy another mystery box that I cannot pay cash for. If it has to go on a credit card, I'm not buying it. So I haven't been buying any boxes. And the pisser is I've had money this week. Because, I got my bonus a couple weeks ago, which allowed me to take a little bit of time off, much needed time off to regroup and spend time with family and whatnot. But, so I had some extra money, but I'll be darned if I didn't miss all the drops. It was crazy. But, I know approximately when they drop, and I should have been Johnny on the spot on my phone, ass up out of the bed, and I wasn't. And then I lollygagged, and then, I took a shower. Like, I knew boxes were dropping, but it wasn't the boxes that I wanted. It was jewelry that comes for, like, they just trickle them out. So I jump in the shower thinking I got time to get my fun box. Oh, no, For the amount of time that I was in the shower, the fun boxes dropped and sold out. So by the time I got out of the shower, the only thing left was Kate Spade, Michael Kors, or a 15-piece. And I was not investing that much of my cash in a 15-piece because the last couple I got sucked. And Michael Kors I can't hardly give away, and Kate Spade I can't hardly give away anymore. So I wasn't interested in what was left. So anyway, and then ATS yesterday for America's Thrift Supply, Johnny on the spot. I'm on the site early looking for the 5-piece bag. I don't know how I missed it. I do know how I missed it. I was on the phone with a customer because I worked late yesterday. And like 4:57 p.m. somebody calls me, and I'm always going to take the call. So I missed the America's Thrift Supply drop. So y'all, I don't have any mystery, I got mystery boxes coming from my consignment. So I got a lot of bags coming in that I'm kind of taking in on a consignment. And so yeah. I don't need to buy mystery boxes right now, even though I love to do fun boxes because they are fun. So if they come up on Tuesday, I think Tuesday's today, Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember. Anyway, if they come up, I'm going to be paying attention. I'm not going to be dragging ass into the shower when I know boxes are dropping. So with that, you all, we've been at it for almost an hour and 10 minutes, which, normally I can knock out 15 pieces in 45. So I'm a little rusty, but it's been a minute, and I really wanted to take my time with you guys and spend some time because, I really and truly love doing this. I really do. So, anyway, with that, I am out. Peace.